Hey folks, welcome to Win Anyway Live. On Saturday night, the tweaks continue on The Office. Don't know how much you can tell there. Hopefully, one of the biggest things is a little bit less shine up here on the forehead, which shouldn't just be a function of the way my hair is brushed. We moved lights around. I've got 3 lights, and one of them is a much newer light, so it's really bright. So we've moved it and aimed it towards a different part of the stage. And I now also have a much bigger stage. I moved my tables forward, my computers and my camera. So now I should be able to stand behind here, adjust the camera, and do some speaking. I also bought a stool, so I should be able to sit on the stool at some point. You can actually see it. It's a stool. It's a Walmart stool. And that way, if I get tired of standing, I can always sit, as some of the big-time aged speakers do. We'll point over here, show you this area again. Finally getting a little bit more light on that. You can see the shelf a little bit better. I'm going to figure out what to do with that. I'm still looking at what to do with the soundproofing that I've got. Also looking at perhaps putting my camera, instead of having it here on top of my screen, putting it on a tripod, so that I can just move the tripod around, and that way, whichever part of the room I'm going to use at any particular time, it'll be a little bit easier than having to adjust my screen on this computer, because I don't want to move it. I don't want to use my other computer, which is over there by the other setting, because it's only Wi-Fi. It's not attached with the hard wire. We put in a few weeks ago, we put in some hard wires so that we had a direct connection to the router so that we wouldn't lose connection. Anyway, small tweaks, small changes. My son and I spent probably 45 minutes messing around with lights and heights and depth in the room, which light to put where, how far out to move the tables. And tomorrow we'll probably spend another 45 minutes to an hour and a half setting up the soundproofing and figuring out exactly what I want to do with this space. I know I should probably hire some sort of studio designer. I have put a question into my friend who makes like real movies, but I haven't heard back from him. He's probably out busy making real movies. We'll figure it out one way or another. Bottom line, just keep experimenting. That's what I got to do. That's what you got to do. Whether it's your studio, your life, your family, your job, anything that you're just not completely happy with, or you think you can be just a little bit happier if you do one more tweak, if you buy one more vase of flowers, if you make one more sales call, if you spend 5 more minutes having a conversation with one of your kids, it doesn't take much. Just do some small tweaks. Keep moving forward. They will all add up. And eventually, your life will be this big, beautiful, magical studio of excitement. Yeah, I think I've had too much sugar today. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you have a Win Anyway night. We'll see you tomorrow on Win Anyway Live.